They claim a nigga extra. Never was I breaking under pressure. No sleep. Look in my eyes, they say I'm Uncle Fester. I'm just at my front door waiting on a Tesla. Damn.
Champion, we are here back with the expert main stage Mike. He's dressed the part, official champion correspondent. He's gonna retire. So I'm joking, not retire. He'll be back on the stage pretty soon. We'll see about that. But Cassidy versus Arsenal card. Excuse me, Lockdown.
Arsenal versus Cassidy. A-side goes first, but go ahead.
This guy starting up again. We got somebody on the card that you actually battled in New Jersey Twork versus
get his ass.
Calicoe. Wait, how you feel about the situation overall before we get into the battle? The whole thing. Wherever you want to start, wherever you want to end. Go ahead.
I think at the end of the day, everyone was wrong and everyone was right.
Oh, interesting take.
That's all I can say.
Okay.
That's all I can say. I think, you know, a lot of people could say, well, it's battle rap. Well, it's not. I think everyone's human beings at the end of the day. I think I have a line. Right. I think I have a line that you can't cross. Right. I think there's certain things you need to, and as a human being, you should have morals. And you should have a feeling in your heart and in your gut that when you go to say something, you shouldn't even be able to fucking write it down. I'll say that. I think the combination of that and doing things that aren't battle rap, which is bumping people when they're rapping, was a perfect combination. I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm not going to cheer for it. I'm not going to cheer for it for sure. But I think Mook even said in the 15 Minutes of Fame interview, like, I could have not done it. Yeah. Right. But I did it. And I don't, like I said, you can't call him right, but you can't call him wrong. Right. I think there's many ways that you could go about certain things, but it's like, listen, man, you set the tone with content like that. I've said some fucked up things before. You know what I'm saying? Daylight's girl got into a car accident 2 weeks before. We battled. And in the third round, I said I wish the driver had done the job. Fucked up, but was she healthy when I knew that? Yeah. Was she healed up when I knew that? Yeah. Was she alive? Yeah.
Right. I got you.
Crazy. There's certain things you're just not supposed to say.
Agreed.
Yeah. So it's like whatever happens after that is just, I don't know. It's just fucked up, to be honest.
And a lot of times, you know, like when people go that route, it's like it's not even creative. It's
not creative.
Yo!
Right. Yeah.
Boom!
Right.
You didn't scheme,
like,
you didn't say
was that the first bar?
Yes.
That was the first bar.
That was the first bar.
You can't sit here and tell me that was random.
Right.
You can't even sit there and tell me that was random. And I have no problem saying it because someone had no problem lying about it. And I'll keep it at that. Oh. You know, you purposely started it with that. With intent. So what you get after that is, you know, that's it. Okay. Am I wrong?
Just wipe my forehead. That's all I'm doing, y'all. Wipe my forehead. But Calicoe versus New Jersey Twork in Philly. They lied to y'all. This car about to be trash. It's gonna be. I know for a fact it's gonna be. This car don't look trash.
Don't see no.
What car did y'all get?
This URL. Right, guys.
I'm in the back. Like I kind of know a few things. Like car they're talking about in Philly, so I'm not gonna be good. Yeah, and you got Calicoe versus New Jersey Twork. How do you feel? What's your expert opinion? Shout out to Matt Hoffa.
Yeah, shout out. I like that too. Yeah, I like what he's doing with it. I would love to be on it. Okay. I'd love to be on it.
There you go. I helped you out, Matt. Come on.
I'll hit him out. For sure. Oh man, I think it's gonna be crazy. I think Calicoe. I think there's something behind Calicoe with just not hearing whatever he just had, where he's at, how fresh he's at, what he's, what his style is about, and Twork is the best, bro.
He's the best?
Twork is the best in the world.
Or can he be the best?
Mike said it.
Twork is the best.
Is he the best or can he be the best?
Listen, man, when it comes to just how evolved his style is, bro, he's just the best. He's the best in the world, and I don't think
he can be the best.
That's my take. I think he could be. I mean, well, you're talking can he be the best like ever? Like when battle rap dies, or you think
Right
there's someone
now,
actively right
and-
now that is better than New Jersey Twork?
Anyone that's consistent. I think Twork. I mean, shot. I got much
I
love.
feel
and
he's been
respect for Twork.
consistent.
Yeah. He had the big
But
T
he's not
stumble
consistent
of
to
it.
his potential. If he messes
Correct.
up or stumbles or even chokes in a round, big T battle. It just happened.
Yeah,
It happened this year, a couple months ago.
It's a gift and a curse how great, how he doesn't know how great he is. I think it's a gift and a curse. Because when, and I hate to be that, when he's on,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
he's not, because that is a part of being great is consistency.
Yeah.
It's your ability to remember. It's not that hard. Just
It
keep,
is to him. He put out a tweet today.
And I saw him tweet.
I love that. I love that.
You don't
love that
need a
tweet.
vet. You don't need a vet. Call Mike P.
Oh.
I'll tell you right now. You want to memorize your material? Say it enough. Rehearse it
Prepare
enough.
in
Rehearse it enough.
Right.
Say it enough in your head. Write 4 bars. Repeat those 4 bars. Proceed. Move on to the next. Say it enough. I have two times that I forgot material.
Mm-hmm.
The last 4 bars in the 3rd round versus Daylight. The last 4 bars in the 3rd round versus New Jersey Twork.
Yeah.
You want to know why I forgot those bars? Because they were the last things I wrote, and I didn't say them enough. I didn't repeat them in my head until I was comfortable knowing that it could transition. It's all about transitions. You keep what I used to do, what I do to this day. I'll repeat the punch before I get to the next setup. I'll repeat the punch, and then work on that transition. Transitioning back into the next setup. Back into the next setup. Back. Say it enough. You
But
say
how
it enough.
soon do you start though? Let's say your battle is in
September
a month.
28th. He got one coming up.
Oh, September 28th versus
Yeah.
Dunch. Check it out. iBattle.
I mean, everybody has their own formula. What I've realized that I've started to do, which I actually don't like, I tend to write when there are, what depends on when it's booked. If the battle is booked 2 months in advance, I'll spend 4 to 5 weeks thinking of random lines, punches, ideas, angles, things like that.
Yeah.
What I've noticed that I'm doing now is I'll write the first round when there's 3 weeks to go. I'll write the second round when there's 2 weeks to go, and I'll spend the last week on the 3rd round. So it's like 7 days on the first, 7 days on the second. I do not write the 3rd first. I do not write the second. I write from the start of the first to the end of the first, start of the second to the end of the second. I give myself at least a week on every single round. I want to give myself more time, but I've just kind of fell into it, where it's like I'm not even procrastinating. It's just I almost need a fire under my ass.
Right, that's your prep, that's your-
I almost need to know. I wait for my brain to tell me when to write. I wait. There's no like 7 o'clock when I get out of work. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna write this round. There is no, you gotta wait on it. But there are ways to just.
But from the looks of
prepare,
things,
man.
like New Jersey Twork's brain tells him to write 3 days before the battle.
Yeah, I mean,
2 hours. Or hour and
Yeah, you
18 when
gotta
he did the
have-
Cicero.
Yeah.
you gotta tell yourself
Trash
to
Cicero.
write. You gotta tell yourself to write before that. Obviously, it's a formula that is not working. Obviously, it's a formula that hasn't worked before. He has his hiccups. He's been way more consistent nowadays, but it's like at the end of the day, it really shouldn't be an issue. You should be able to, and it's just it's just science. You remember things when you repeat them enough.
Right. I've
So
actually
it's
seen.
like, what about your preparation is bad other than you're not preparing?
Yeah, I saw a battle rap. I'm not gonna say their name, but I saw somebody and they actually like would spit their bars and record it, and then they just walk around with their headphones
do that.
listening to their
And
rhymes.
some people do
over-
that in the battle.
Yeah.
Really?
John
Yeah.
Solo and
Yeah.
I do that when it's crunch time, when there's like 3 days left.
Okay.
I'll put the rounds on audio.
Okay.
I'll put the rounds on audio, and if I'm driving, if I'm flying there, if I'm doing this, that's the only thing that's in my headphones. That's the only thing. Sometimes I know that by the last week, my first round is memorized.
Okay.
My second round is definitely memorized. It's always the third that's like, all right, maybe, but it's only the third that I have to make sure is down pat, because that's just how I structure things. The third round is the last round I work on, and it's in the last week, so I just make sure. But I always throw every single round on audio just to make sure. You don't want to do it too much, because then you might actually trick your head into rapping the way you rapped it on the audio.
Oh, I got you.
And then boom, you get a reaction, and it's like, but I'm still going. Like, this is how I practice. You guys aren't supposed to. I'm in my card. Like,
Right.
nah. But prepare, man. It's just you got a test coming up.
Jay
What do you
Black-
have to
Jay
do?
Black started
You have
the
to
group.
study.
He started a group. You know, you got NWX, Cave Gang, and
Proper preparation, but I doubt
Proper
Twerk's gonna-
preparation.
Proper preparation is my new group. I doubt Twerk is joining my group though. You know, he wants battle rappers, so Mike P may be there. But
And you know-
go ahead.
Stop telling him it's okay, fans. Stop being like, oh man, how crazy was it that he wrote it in the bathroom? It's not crazy. It's not crazy.
It is
Don't
crazy. They
make
should've waited that long.
It's
That's
interesting.
crazy. Right.
Like, wow,
I got
you
you.
wrote that.
But that shouldn't
You
be
wrote that
praised.
in the hotel, and you managed to do that. But I'm not impressed by that. Like, don't, because then you plant it in people's heads. Like, oh, I could keep doing this.
right.
I can keep
That's what I'm
doing this.
saying.
And then with Twerk, he's so incredible and he's so popular. He's become such a monster that I hope he doesn't think like this, but there might be a side of him that's like, you know what, if I choke, I'm on the next fucking card. Doesn't matter. I got a bag. I'm on the next card. I'm New Jersey fucking Twerk. So it's like, yeah.
Can't eat
I
that.
can't. I hope it, don't gas the fact that people could just prepare, because you know what? Guess what? They can't do it also.
Right.
If it's 50-50, you know it's 100% a regular preparation. Just prepare regularly. You gotta care, man. You gotta care about your material. You gotta care about your material. You can't rely on your brain cells to remember something you wrote a half hour ago.
So with that being said, do you have him beating Calicoe?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, because I
3-0.
gotta trust that he cares. I have to go. It's like for me, going against New Jersey Twork at this point is like going against Tiger Woods on the golf course. It's like he's
Are you
the
calling
best.
him LeBron?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
If
There you go.
LeBron is the
This is
best.
There you go.
ridiculous.
There you go.
Listen,
Floyd
man,
These
now.
guys are
Listen,
smoking.
man.
Floyd
They
now.
drink the same
Soda
Henny.
roll.
You know what I mean? I don't know
Soda
what
roll.
they doing.
Jersey
They call him
Twork is
Floyd. No, he's not none of that.
Jersey
they don't
Twork
know.
is the best battle rapper in
Giannis.
the world.
I
In the
give him.
world.
Giannis won
And I think
MVP. Giannis won MVP, didn't he?
Who?
That's true.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Antetokounmpo?
I don't know who.
I don't know.
It don't
I
matter.
don't watch
It don't
football.
matter.
Okay, that's basketball.
Exactly. You watch boxing?
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? There's certain names that you hear.
Floyd never
consistent.
lost.
Exactly.
Floyd-
But what I'm saying
Floyd
is,
is consistent.
the point. You know what I
Floyd
mean?
is consistent. He works.
Twerk
out,
is
he
lost,
works
but
out.
it's like Twerk is
does Twerk
Twerk is
lose?
Mayweather if Mayweather punches himself in the face during the fights.
Exactly.
That's what I think,
All right,
man. And
I'll do
I'm not gonna be that guy that's like New Jersey Twerk doesn't get beat. Hey, you're looking at somebody that beat him. Okay,
Oh, you-
I beat Twerk.
Tired of this. Tired of this.
You got
Okay.
glasses. You got glasses.
Yeah, I don't know my
I
glasses.
don't
That's
know.
all right. Yeah, it's
It's
okay. Like,
okay, it's okay.
You know, it never happened, y'all. It
never happened.
You know what I mean? You want to tell me about Mr. Wade?
But I lucked out. I lucked out because Twerk isn't. You know,
He was learning.
I'm.
Then. He was learning.
Right.
You know what? I'm not who I was back then. I'm definitely better than I was
That's a
when I
fact.
was on N.O.M.E. Do I think I'd still beat him? Absolutely. But you don't have.
Twerk.
Listen.
Bigger nine. He's like,
Yeah, you up.
he's like, I killed Twerk. Bigger nine. Oh shit, Twerk,
You know
stop.
what's crazy?
I want
Everything that a lot of things that he said to me in that battle turned into his slogans.
Yeah.
Turned into his slogans. I mean, yeah, he probably fucking killed me.
Barking,
Right.
barking.
Damn. Damn.
Run up in the apartment.
Swiddly done. Anything he could do. Man, he does.
Tuberculosis. Damn.
He
I
just
was
he
damned.
does.
You don't got the magic, Mike.
Oh, man.
Pause.
Yeah, he did say a lot of. They criticized.
Yeah.
He was cooking.
So you
But
got him beating
Twerk is incredible, man. At the end of the day, Twerk is incredible, and I believe that I believe he's there. I think that tweet was very telling.
That's a fact.
I think that tweet was very telling. I think he's probably at the point where he's like, I've had enough of this shit.
Yep.
He might have been watching Big T before that tweet and was like, man, what the fuck, bro? What am I doing? He is incredible. He's incredible. What he is the evolved form of battle rap. He is the evolved form of battle rap. He is there's a reason why now a lot of battle rappers are stretching one word and making 4 bars out of it.
Yep.
You know, making 4 bars, doing these,
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Does
I
it in
think
the videos all the time, and people don't even
his
realize.
style, bro. And you know what? I'm not even gonna diss the people that do that because it's like that's how things evolve.
Right.
You look at someone and you go, "Oh shit, I didn't even know you could do that."
Right.
So you know what? Now I'm gonna do this. Probably times where I've subconsciously took notes from Twerk, or I subconsciously took notes from people at the time where I was rapping,
a fact.
and then I wrote and I pulled back and looked at the round and I was like, oh shit, I wrote that like Twerk.
Yeah.
I wrote that like, say, I remember Steams. I was a big fan of Steams when I first came up before I went to URL, and I was writing around and I stepped back and I was like, damn, I started the round like Steams. Fuck, I didn't even do that. And it's not even like a thing where like I'm gonna write like this guy,
Subconscious, right.
right? when you show people that there's a different way of doing it, it's effective. You know how many people go up to me after they perform and I go, man, that third round was crazy, and they go, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I ain't know you could still rap. I wouldn't even be rapping if it wasn't for you. So it's like, I don't even take it as people jacking it. It's just, you know, you show people how it's done.
Flattery. I mean, you know, it's the best form.
I used to grab my nose, because I used to battle a little bit back then. I always just grab I'm like, why am I grabbing my nose?
Yeah.
But that's how people rap back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
And it's like you don't even realize you're doing it.
The town said he definitely got you out of there.
No,
on
I
occasion.
did him bad. It's on his channel. It's unlisted. Bro.
Oh, it is?
This
Oh.
is like before the PG
shit.
even existed. It's
Oh,
about
okay.
2009.
I'm just going by what the
It's on
town
his
said. The
channel.
town
No, he's
said
lying. He's
2009.
lying.
All right.
2009.
All right.
But Calicoe, we spent all that time on Twork, but
Right.
Calicoe,
Yeah.
fresh off that situation, stock is up. You know, and the people love him right
Everybody
now
loves
for
the
what
song.
he did. You know what I'm saying? and the move, the gesture that he did.
Right.
You know what I mean? On top of that, he's been talking to Twork for a while now. He's been getting that Twork for
Yeah,
a
it's
while.
been
He feel like he's the
system.
one. Yeah.
Got him take. Yeah. So like he the one got Twerk to take the
Got the
hoodie
hoodie
off
off.
versus Verb when he beat Verb.
Yeah. I remember.
I know. I just want to make sure everybody else knows that.
I think it's dope that there's something behind it. It's not a random ass battle.
Yeah.
It's not like Calicoe is just a big name and Twerk's just there, so it's like match them together. It's gonna be big, man. I feel like things are gonna be told. Calicoe can talk.
Yeah.
Calicoe can talk, so
And now he can
there
back it
could
up.
be certain holes, certain things that Twerk has done, maybe certain things that, you know, between them that Calicoe can touch on. I think Twerk, you know, could take the situation that happened, even though there's really not that much you could say about Cal in that
You
situation.
could flip anything in the
Yeah,
battle.
yeah.
right?
You could flip
And
anything. You
take
could.
out something. His man over there got punched, and even though Calicoe didn't see it, you didn't
Yeah.
defend it, and this is what happened, and this is why you ain't
Exactly.
guessed
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly.
This is battle rap, man. This is crazy.
that's true. That's true. But yeah, I think it's gonna work both ways. I think it's just gonna be like brute strength on Twerk's end, because it really is. Twerk is just a vending machine, you know, going 100 miles an hour towards you.
Right.
Versus someone that could be a little more, you know, doctorish. Pick them apart a little bit. Twerk, Cal has the aggression. He has the ability to
Yes.
punch, to talk. There's a lot of things on Cal as far as, you know, things that he could use. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be. But I can't bet against Twerk.
Okay.
I
Pulling
can't.
up.
Probably.
All right.
Yeah.
Far.
You know, I
Can't
gotta
wait to see
switch it. You know, I gotta switch it up from watching on the pay-per-view of all these URL events. I gotta just start showing up.
There you
know what
go.
I'm saying?
That's how you get to the stage.
I'll wait
Gotta
in
be there.
line. Hopefully, I can purchase the tickets before. You know, I don't know. I'll ask
Wear a
someone to
suit.
get me up on the
Yeah,
stage.
wear a suit.
Yeah.
There you go. You get
That
to
is
go.
true. That is true. Possibly, you know.
I think
Do it with y'all a little bit.
Calicoe or Twerk reminds me of Calicoe. What Calicoe used to be. His rise, Calicoe's rise when he beat Math, when he got Lux on that time, when he battled
Yep.
K-Shine, his rise being that fast.
Mm-hmm.
That Calicoe, at that time, probably would have strong fight against Twerk.
Right.
Probably
Of course.
gonna win. But as of now, even when we seen the last battle, it took him a while to heat up.
Yeah.
I may slightly have to go with Twerk. Even though I feel like Philly will appreciate Calicoe style. They like that rapping flow type stuff.
Of course. Of course.
So, I mean, but gotta go
Yeah,
with Twerk.
I think at the end of the day, it would go back to the example that I used with me and Sirius Jones. It is the
Right, the
evolved form of what it is today versus the older style. That older style at any given time can work, but you have a way higher hit rate
Right.
with the style that is
What y'all do
now
now,
New
yep.
Jersey Twork, especially when you kind of just like own what the style of this era is about, and you have people glued to the seats. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be an uphill battle, I think, on Cal's side, but it really depends on how does the room feel. How does the room feel? How does Cal look? How does Twerk look? Where it becomes maybe Cal's material might not be better, but he's whooping Twerk's ass. Maybe Twerk gets affected if Cal whoops on him the first round and he feels a certain type of way. And like I said, if it goes back to Twerk doing what he does sometimes, little stumbles here and there, and you know, guess what? If you stumble in the first, even if you spit clean in the second and third, you already took people out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
There's just so many little things about battle rap that you know, exactly.
Yeah.
Bigger nine.
Yeah.
Bigger than the whip.
You got. Wow, you got Calicoe 3. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, 'cause-
your man, like, get your man, like, come on,
You
every
just got
day he
Twerk. You got
is.
2-1, 3-0.
Champion.
I got Twerk 2-1.
What
I got
round does
Twerk
Cal
2-1.
win?
Here we
You
go.
better not say the
Listen,
second.
man,
I don't know.
I don't know. First,
He's gonna win the second.
And Black, you're
first
edging
halfway
Twork.
into it.
I'm edging Twork. I think what's gonna help Twork in this battle is that Calicoe is not a random name.
Right.
Calicoe is a name that has been, annoying him for a while. There's interviews where Twork said back then, "I don't get this top tier stuff. Why does he keep bothering me?" Or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He's not gonna forget that. He's gonna prepare for you, Calicoe.
Oh, he's gonna be coming in
not
hot,
going
for sure.
to. Big. Damn. What's the? Is a 9 after this? If I say no, he's gonna be bigger 9, like for real on you.
Okay.
And you know what? Telling tweet again. Maybe he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna make sure this is."
Oh
out.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
I'm not missing a damn word, letter, anything for this. I
That
think he
said-
wants to go crazy.
That said, I
Crazy.
think this will. It's not going to be the body of the night because of another battle that's on there on this card,
here
but
we go.
this will be a 3-0.
What battle's in body tonight?
I'm interested.
We'll talk about that.
You
when
know
Cameron's
where
gone.
you at, right?
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
Don't you dare even bring
I'm
it up.
a wait
What
for
battle
my
are you talking
man.
about? What
Shout out to Dre.
What battle are you talking about?
I don't know what's in the trunk, but you might not even make it.
Oh my
Herkin and
God.
Lurkin.
Yeah,
Herkin and Lurkin. Hey.
I saw that track.
But I have Twork 3-0 in this battle,
Damn.
and I think it's gonna be bad. I think that
It's gonna be bad.
I think because Twork is the best battle rapper in the world right now, and
He could
is-
be.
and now he's
be.
taking them steps.
He could be.
He has
I'm
now.
honored to see.
Yeah, listen.
See the
He
back.
could be.
He has now done the first step. What do they say? Anybody any here ever worked in rehab? Whatever. I used to work in a drug and alcohol rehab. The very first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem.
Absolutely.
He put out a tweet last night and said, "Listen, this is me facing a problem head on."
And that's scary,
The
bro.
only problem that New Jersey Twork has, as far as a battle rapper, is his preparation.
Absolutely.
Addressing that head on.
Gigantic problem.
Right.
The
problem.
biggest
Right,
problem.
the
that
biggest
you can-
problem.
Bigger problem.
Right. But addressing that head on, today is the 14th of September. He's got 3 weeks and change.
Yeah.
Get it together. If Twork locks himself in the basement for these next 3 weeks,
He
it's gonna
won't though.
How you know? He put that tweet out there. I tagged
So in
DNA.
rehab, do you solve a problem within a month?
No, but what they do,
In a day, in a
the
week?
thing is, what they do,
Like they're butter.
no, don't worry.
That's
I
a
used to
good
work
rebuttal.
on that.
That
What
was-
they do
It
is they
It is.
they teach you coping skills to get everything. The phrase in rehab is "that one day at a time."
But there is such thing as cold turkey.
That's a fact too.
There is such thing as
And
cold turkey.
Twork knows Cal is too big of a name. Hear me out. They call you and say, Main Stage Mike, "Hey Mike, do you want to battle Tay-Rock or Jack
they
Boy?"
called me?
Yeah, they called
Oh
you.
my God! What they say? What they say? Tell me.
Yeah. You want to battle Tay-Rock or Jack Boy on Summer Madness? It's still a battle. It's still a main stage, but obviously you're going to go for the bigger name because the status of Tay-Rock. Cal is a legend in this culture. Again, we're not going to play with Cal name. I feel like Lux beat him, but he was the first one to be up there that actually had some type of argument versus Lux. Cal is a problem, but I think Twork knows that. We are getting ready to see. Hold up. What is it? Super
Saiyan.
Super Saiyan Twork. There you go. Thank you. But that's what we get ready to see.
I think at the end of the day, you can take your opponent serious, but if you're not taking yourself serious, it doesn't matter who's standing in front of you.
Right, but that's him,
It should be
putting
New
that tweet
Jersey
out there.
Twork that he should be preparing for, and it looks like he is.
Yeah.
So if he's preparing for himself, to be the best version of himself, it doesn't matter who's standing in front of him.
That's a fact.
Obviously, it gives you a little more incentive to, I don't know, because you got to put your all into any battle.
That's a fact.
But, at this point, man, Twork is on a roll, and he's huge, and he could be bigger. I think
a
his
fact.
ceiling's higher than battle rap, and I think if he just
Agreed.
keeps paying attention to himself, you got to care about yourself.
Agreed.
And that's it.
Yeah,
if he
he
does that, then the chips will fall into
That's a
place.
fact.
I've said this a million
3-0.
times.
3-0. Clear. Almost a body.
Almost a body.
Almost a body.
Could be.
Could be body of the night.
I don't know about
Could
that
be
second
body
round,
of the
though.
night. No, I don't know. Cal's not getting a second.
You know that second round tends to.
That's the round you try to
That
get
second
Cal.
round hit different.
He's not
Second round.
Cal's not getting a second.
We'll see what happens, you know what I mean? So we're gonna leave it there. Shout out to Mike People.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, yes.
Thank you for having me. It's been a
Appreciate you,
wonderful
man.
experience.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Champion!
Man, I'm really trying to motivate you. The last thing that I told a hater, baby, thank you for the motivation. Look, man, I'm really trying to motivate you. Celebrate